And welcome. Today we're going to be discussing the PlayStation Classic, which I don't think either Matt or Dylan know anything about. Am I right in assuming that, fellas?
You would be correct.
All right.
I also don't know anything about PlayStation because I'm not a fucking casual gamer.
Okay. We don't need to start the PC Master Race thing. Let's just start. I'll just start. This is the announcement trailer. It just got released today or the other day. So I'll just show you the announcement trailer. So basically, this is the PlayStation 1, and they've just released
and it's smaller.
A smaller version.
So it's a new PlayStation skin as a small little PlayStation 1.
It is a PlayStation emulator. It is a Sony brand PlayStation 1 emulator.
Right.
It has 20 games on it. You can't. It's not backwards compatible for any, like, you can't put any discs in it or anything.
Yeah, because it's tiny.
Yeah, like, okay, so, and it comes with its retro controller, everything like that. All right.
So what Sony did was, hey, how can we make money off nostalgia?
That's exactly right. Okay, so these are the games that are available on it, right? So basically, you would expect that there would be their most popular games on there, like you would assume, right? But
like Crash Bandicoot?
There is no Crash Bandicoot on it.
What?
There is not a single Crash Bandicoot on it.
Wait, what?
There is Grand Theft Auto, the first one. There's Final Fantasy. These are the games I know and played as a kid. Grand Theft Auto, Final Fantasy, Metal Gear Solid, Oddworld.
Oh my god, yes.
Was Ratchet and Clank on the original?
Tekken 3. No, that was on PlayStation 2.
Right.
And Twisted Metal. So I know... Oh, Resident Evil's on there too. So I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 20 games on the console.
That's not a good hit rate.
It's really not.
No.
And it's basically, it's just an emulator. And they're selling it.
Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah.
Also, I don't think I'm the greatest person to be discussing this stuff because I never had PlayStation Classic and I never played one in my life.
Well, I don't know. It's cool. I think it's nice to get other people's views depending on...
I've played one, but I've never owned one.
But yeah, okay. So I have a... This is like the boxing match last week. Like Dylan and I had no idea, and Matt knew something about it. So I'm kind of trying to, like, I want to see kind of 3 varying levels of knowledge. You know what I mean? So Matt, you know a little bit. Dylan doesn't have a clue, and I know a fair bit. So anyway, this is basically
is just a big old cash grab by Sony.
Yeah, from nostalgia. But however, they're not the first people to do this. This is a response to the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic thing.
Well, they're bringing back the GameCube.
So no, hang on. It's
disappointed.
Don't know why it hasn't zoomed in.
What?
That was weird. Okay, let's try that again.
Back to normal.
All right. So yeah. Anyway, basically Nintendo did it first.
Shit. I just broke them all. Little ergonomic setup here.
With over 20 awesome games.
Oh, they've got more than 20 games. There you go. They've already beaten PlayStation.
So PlayStation did theirs, I'm assuming, in response to Nintendo doing it. However, when Nintendo did it, when it loads, there we go. When Nintendo did it, they actually put some decent games on it. So, for example, they put Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, Legend of Zelda, Super Metroid, Street Fighter, Super Punch-Out, Castlevania, Donkey Kong, Mega Man, like all these games that...
I have heard of all of them.
Exactly, like all these really popular games. So you would assume that PlayStation would take a kind of...
A leaf out of their book.
You know, like... Yeah, something to do, like maybe put their most popular games on it.
They've got the like the new one and the old one there, but the old one is still superior.
Yeah, that's right. wouldn't you, like, if you were deciding to make something like this, wouldn't you just kind of, I would want it so that, like, you could even
You
put
can
your old
use discs.
PlayStation games in it,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
use discs. Like
That's what you'd want.
that's something that's infinitely more buyable for nostalgic
Practical.
people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even and
So
then
it's
they
still
would be
have their
buying the
damn
games
discs.
again. You know what I mean? From discs, make more
Yeah.
money. So the SNES Mini is $99 for that. Well, that's a different one, but the same deal.
Yeah.
$99 for
They could even sort of slot in one of those smaller disk drives.
yeah. I
You
don't
know, those
know.
really tiny
Yeah.
ones you used to get back in like the late ooze.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
They could have even released a new kind of like. I'm sure it would have been more money. Like I'm
Yeah,
assuming
like a PSP disc.
I'm assuming they did it emulation style because that way they literally don't have to spend a dime.
Yeah.
They just put their names on. They just put their names on it. You know what I mean? But okay, anyway, the NES Mini, $99, and that's like a fair. Like I feel like for 30
Yeah,
games, that's an alright price.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay that much.
But like you know,
mean,
for
I'd
pay
nostalgia,
maybe
I'm
70.
sure you might pay it. You know what I mean?
$70.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Harvey Norman, just
The,
haggle.
the PlayStation Classic, $149
What?
for 20 games on an emulator that you could probably just download an emulator on your computer and play it that way
Yeah.
if you wanted to. I actually saw someone who built a PlayStation Classic using a Raspberry Pi, and
Right.
they built it with that stuff and they coded it themselves and everything, but they made it all free, so you could potentially build one of these yourself for less than $70, and they're charging 149 Australian for it anyway. I just think that's kind of,
Rippity roppity.
Kinda crazy.
Shit.
you know what I mean? It's a little bit weird. I don't really have much else to say about it. I just thought
Cough, cough, cash grab.
it's definitely a cash grab.
Good job, Sony.
Basically, I'll
Not-
go back to
not getting
Way to
that
make it
money.
obvious.
if you just go to PlayStation Classic on YouTube, absolute trash. Like people are like destroying
What?
it. Does the bare minimum.
Oh,
When you want to, if you want to
Wow.
get technical into it, its interface is horrible. I think I watched a little bit of this one, but its interface is like bare bones. It's just kind of like a list of games with their icons. It looks kind of like a desktop PC.
What? Oh,
People are just so pissed off with it, and I feel like, Jesus, like why did they do this? What a bad idea. And it's like I own all of the current PlayStation devices, so it's like if I want to keep my collection going, I have to buy this. It's like, do I like maybe I should just wait for it to drop to $20, which it inevitably will.
buy a second-hand one for like $5.
Yeah, no one's gonna fucking want this thing. Well, jeez. I just think they could have done something way better with it.
Like Nintendo.
Well, like I mean, if someone has already done it and done it well and it's been successful, why? And you're trying to like copy it, why not actually fucking copy it? At the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a bit, whatever.
It's dumb. It is super dumb.
And they gave you they also you only get these classic PlayStation controllers with no analog sticks. And
what?
you
I didn't
can't
notice that before.
You-
No, neither did I.
Yeah, you don't even get like because obviously when the first PlayStation came out, they didn't have analog sticks, but
Yeah.
they then added like the PlayStation ones then added analog sticks later on to in their
Yeah.
second lot of controllers. So why
Yeah.
wouldn't you make it additional? Like you could buy DualShock controllers as
yeah.
well, because
Those
some of the
on
games,
there didn't require them.
some
because
of
they
the
only
ga-
had the 20 games.
yeah, but some of the games like the car racing games and stuff, they all
Oh yeah, I suppose.
could use it. And like Tekken, I'm pretty sure Tekken used it. Oh no, maybe not Tekken, but like Rainbow Six even things like
Yeah,
that. Like
Rainbow Six would be a necessity.
Mm.
I don't know. There are a lot of games that could have used the analog stick, I think, but they don't even make it an option. I don't know. I feel like even if they could update it with more games later, or you could purchase more games or something, it would have been cool.
Yeah.
But as it stands, it just kind of seems like an obsolete thing that they've just released for no fucking reason other than to make a quick buck. You know what I mean?
Which they really haven't.
No, I don't know how much money they're going to make off it. We'll see. Anyway, that's just something I wanted to discuss today. What did you guys think about it? If you comment below and let us know, we'll be sure to reply and everything like that. And if you liked the style of video we're going for, also give us a like and all that jazz.
Or not, because it won't even get through the YouTube blocks.
That was...
Motherfucker.
I don't even want to talk about the Foxtel block last week.
Oh, why?
Jeez. All right. Well, thanks
That was
guys
just
for watching. Thank you guys for discussing. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
You like jazz?